So there are a number of things that you want to try and avoid. PBDEs or flame retardants, and those are found in a lot of mattresses. You can buy PBDE free mattresses. They put them in children's pajamas, which they definitely should not be doing. The levels of these in the human bloodstream and fatty tissue samples are doubling about every 5 years. In the areas where they're the highest, there's a correlation with breast cancer and other cancers. These type of chemicals are also neurotoxins. There's some study that it may be correlated with learning disabilities, developmental disabilities, and autism. Next slide. Phthalates are endocrine disrupting chemicals. It means they act like weak estrogens. They're found in nail polish, the soft plastic toys that children often chew on, perfumes, skin moisturizers. You always want to make sure you're getting phthalate-free toiletries, cosmetic, things like that. And that's also been linked to cancer and reproductive impairment. You want to avoid microwaving with wraps. Like saran wrap, it just is putting dioxin into your food. You should always use glass or ceramic things to microwave in. Even Tupperware or Rubbermaid bowls are better. And avoid upholstered furniture or foam products that have been treated with flame retardants. Avoid dishwashing detergents with chlorine and phosphates because when you open the dishwasher, all that mist goes in. The chlorine is converted in the body to different carcinogens. You want to really be careful with cell phone and other electronic items. Remember, distance is your friend. You know, a lot of people are walking around talking with it right next to their ear. It's going right in through the skull to the brain. You want to avoid using cell phones with weak signals because the weaker it gets, the more it's trying to attract the original antenna, and a lot of that radiation goes into you. Don't keep them next to the body. Use wired rather than wireless when possible. Use your speakerphone or a hands-free device, and you don't need to keep it right next to your bed. Other things you can do, use baking soda to clean sinks, tubs, and toilets rather than chlorinated chemicals. Vinegar in a pump spray bottle is very good for cleaning mirrors, windows, chrome. You should always go with green, toxic-free cleaning solutions for your house. Vegetable oil with lemon juice is a great furniture polish. Those of you that are using bleach, you can continue to use it. They make a number of non-chlorine bleaches now. Chlorine bleach is highly potentially carcinogenic. It's toxic to the lungs. Its byproducts are chloroform and other chlorinated hydrocarbons, all of which have caused DNA damage. And they're also xenoestrogens, meaning they have a weak estrogenic activity. Hydrogen peroxide, again, there are a number of bleaches made with this that are now available instead of chlorinated bleaches. Next slide. Borax is one of those. Also use non-bleached coffee filters. There's a lot of chlorinated products in all coffee filters, especially the white ones. You always want to buy the non-bleached ones because then you're just drinking it. Skip synthetic air fresheners and even, you know, all things like incense, things like that. There are a number of byproducts there that are linked to a number of types of cancer. Also, you want to use a green dry cleaners where they're not using trichloroethylene. A lot of cleaners have switched over to this, but you want to just make sure. Also, the play sets that you see, you want to make sure that they don't have arsenic-related things to keep bugs out. You want to get all natural wood from those because the arsenic is very clearly a carcinogen. Also, even the resins, like in your shelves in your house, those can off-gas things like formaldehyde for decades.